morning, good evening, folks. Welcome to Hate Watch. You got down here George Bush Camp Jr. on the YouTube and Fortnite world. As always, folks, why don't you head over, click a like, subscribe button. Need a subscribe, people. We need one more subscribe to get 20 subscribers. The big 2-0. All right, let's do it. In fact, you know what? Be the 20th subscriber and comment in there. And maybe we'll do something about it. I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe we'll make a trophy for 20 subscribers or some shit. We'll see what we can do. All right, but let's get that. One more subscriber. We got tens of viewers here. All righty. So let's get to it. Today we are going to hate watch the season finale of Reacher, season 3. Now, all right, folks, here's kind of the thing. This is a perfect example of why Reacher is both a great hate watch, but maybe not a great for this format of hate watch. Because let me tell you what, there was not a lot of plot going on here to explain. I mean, it was like, okay, y'all might remember from the last episode. The last episode ends. Reacher has got Beck in the sniper rifle sight, and the buyer isn't showing up. And oop, oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was some horse shit. All right. So, anyways, though, then Reacher comes to the realization, oh my god, it's a trap. And then the episode ends. All right. Well, we go back in, and I mean, it's crazy. I didn't even take notes on this shit. It's so basic. But so but basically, we go back in, and now they're setting a trap for the ATF, and a bunch of McCade's guys like ambush the ATF agents. So at the end of this, everybody is dead except for the main characters: Beck, Reacher, Duffy, and the old dude whose name I forgot. Like literally all these FBI agents got wiped out, and then Reacher killed all of them. So fucking stupid. Okay, like I don't think criminals do that. Like I don't think they set traps for the FBI or ATF or whoever the fuck this was, so they could kill them. I could very much see them like setting traps so I don't know, like to misdirect them. Like, oh, all right, have fun arresting this guy. Oh, turns out he doesn't have anything. He's not doing anything illegal. He's just standing there. I can see them doing that. Not this dumb, like, friggin' pincer movement ambush. But oh well, there we are. Okay, so our heroes rush back to Beck's house where they have deduced that the the deal is going down there. Okay. This is where I say like it is real light on the plot from here. There's apparently there's a truck driver that they kept alive, so he gets them through the gate, which of course leads Reacher face to face with Polly. Oh, we finally get that big fight that we've been waiting for the whole season. Not gonna lie, like they did not, you know, disappoint. Straight up, this was an awesome fight scene. You know, I'll give them that. What are we gonna do here for Crime City? Yeah, because everybody's going to jump towards that. Actually, this one might be a better idea. There we go. All right. Yeah, this fight scene's like 20 minutes long, though. I mean, and it's in like 3 or 4 parts. I mean, they're like fighting outside, and there's this one part where they're in a barn, and Polly like strings Reacher up by his neck, clearly by his neck, for probably like 4 or 5 minutes. And Reacher manages to get himself out of it, but it's like, yeah, dude, you'd definitely be dead in that position, but whatever. Finally, the fight ends after a long ass time. Like when Polly tries to shoot Reacher, and Reacher friggin' jammed the barrel, so it backfires and kills him. I don't know. Fine. Like I said, it was a good payoff. Definitely. We've been waiting all season for that to happen. All right, so while this crazy long fight is going on, we're also going back and forth to into the party. All right, you all might remember, like for some weird reason, this one random uh, ATF informant, confidential informant, decided like, yeah, we're gonna use her to, as a part of the deal. So she's in there and she's all drugged up and crazy, and we get the scene where Duffy finds her, and there's like a friggin' what's his face there. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's getting kind of hard. I guess like he's trying to sell the guns to the Lebanese or some shit, and that's what these guys are, and it's the Russians that are gonna kill him if he doesn't. But why? Yeah, it gets stupid. Anyways, Duffy finds her, threatens to shoot the dick off of the guy that was about to have sex with her drugged up body, and friggin' I don't have the thermite, damn it. Hold on. Oh, it's usually not very far. All right. The old Hispanic dude, he fights a guy for way too long in the bathroom. I feel like that was the joke though, so I don't know. Yeah. Uh, all right. Anyways, once all the fighting and the fussing is done, so the deal has not gone through, and McCabe is grabbed by the Russian mob. And Reacher, whom also speaks Russian, because, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? He talks to the Russian mob guy like, hey, he's mine, And the mob dude's like, hey, I got a boss, and that boss either wants some money or he wants this dude. And, like, they have a bit of a back and forth, like, well, I got this gun. And like, yeah, sure, okay, you got 2 guns, but I got, like, friggin', we're the mob. We are going to kill you if you try to fuck with us. So they end up buying him back. They're like, hey, here's my money. And, he's like, oh, what? They stole my money. Check it out. See, I had it. And they're like, yeah, at the end, they're like, hell, as long as I got my money, I don't care what you'll do to him. So they take friggin' motherfucker. Oh, well. All right. Uh, so, anyways, yeah. So Reacher, yes, I can see your messages, RD Weird Guy 42. Um. Anyways, so like, all right. So they take McCabe, and basically Reacher just shoots him in the head the same way he did the first time. but not before finally, remembering. And yes, we are on Discord. Yes, George Bush Camp Jr. on Discord. Same name. Head on over to YouTube too and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you didn't hear the first part, we need one more to hit the big 2-0. But anyways, all right. So McCabe finally remembers who Reacher is, and Reacher shoots him in the face. This time with supposedly a much larger friggin' caliber. So this time he actually is gonna die. that that's really the end of it. I mean, it ends like, oh, Beck died somehow in the end. Yeah, McCabe ends up killing him. And Reacher just tells the kid, like, grab all the cash from the house and here's some car keys. Take that out there. And McCabe's all like, yeah, or yeah. The kid's all like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Like, sure, great. Ah, it did not load after all that time. What a jerk. Well, hopefully it actually does it this time. But, anyways, so the kid basically just grabs a duffel bag full of cash from the house that the cops did not lock the place down and, take. Because, yeah, again, we're not watching this because it's realistic. It's pretty fucking retarded. That's why it's hate watch. And then reaches out of there. I mean, overall, this show has been, this season has been exactly what I've expected. it ain't exactly like, this ain't totally cerebral shit. Oh, well. Yeah. All right. Anyways, folks, that'll probably do it for today because it looks like our logging in issues are coming and going. So, yeah, I won't subject you to any more of it. All right, folks, we'll talk a little bit later on. And again, be sure click that like and subscribe button. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe now. Give me a 20.